one thing about me, I'm gonna go no script. And even if no script works out for me, we're still going no script because I keep it P. Because when my name start with P, you feel me?
Fresh out the shower, about to see you in an hour, yeah. My body been aching, babe. I think I need your power.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Precious, Big P, not the little one. And today I am going to show you how I do my base makeup routine. This is now like an everyday look. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, ain't gonna put nothing before it or after it. Let's just get to it. So I use pretty much the drugstore-ish, if you could say that, makeup brands, e.l.f, NYX, basically pretty much very affordable products just to get a quote-unquote professional looking makeup base or base makeup look. And frankly, I am a true believer in it don't gotta be expensive to look good. So first things first, start barefaced. I'm having a little bit of skin problems. That's okay, that's fine. Besides, you ain't gonna see it. So this is the ever coveted makeup bag. It's bigger than my head. I bought this and a lot of my makeup right before I left for Miss Tennessee, and I've never worn so much makeup in my life than in that 1 week. So I've improved, cause baby, I used to be looking like Cass with baby mama, and I ain't nobody baby mama. Let's keep that 100, 1 million actually. Okay, so for my primer, I use the e.l.f. Power Grip. This is the one with the 5% niacinamide, but as you can see, I am almost out of it, so I have to go get more. It's only like $10, and I love it for like a $10 primer. It does what it needs to do. So there's a mirror behind me, and I bought this makeup mirror. So if I'm looking down a lot, that's because I'm looking in the makeup mirror, because one, I don't have my glasses. I'm literally Velma Dinkley without my glasses. But you know, we get the job done. This also lights up, has different, fourth wall break. It has different, what's the word? It has different mirrors. Like, you get the idea. English is hard, okay? Find my primer. Rub that in. Make sure you get your neck too, because y'all neck don't be matching y'all faces, and I don't like that. Now I get my handy dandy fan. I got this from Amazon. It's about $17 to dry out the primer. Okay, now that I look like a glazed donut, time to move on to the next mission, which is eyes. Now, usually I don't know why I do my eyes first. Well, yeah, I do. My sister, who taught me how to do my makeup, she always started with the eyes first, got that out the way, and then moved on to the rest of the face. Then it all kind of came together. I kind of bounce back and forth between doing my eyes first and doing the rest of my face first, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna do the eyes first. Yeah. So now that I have the primer, I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade, I cannot see that, Deep Cinnamon, because the first time I got my makeup done, she used an entirely different color than my skin tone. It was like really light, but she made it work. I don't know how, because when I used it, I'd look like I seen a ghost, and the ghost was me. But I bought this, we made it work, it's a match. Before I start with my eyes, I'm going to go in with also another e.l.f. product, hashtag not sponsored. Yeah, I'm going to go in with the Wow Brow e.l.f. product, what is this? Eyebrow tint, yeah, because my eyebrows are naturally very thick. I arch them sometimes, but I'm growing them back, as you probably can or cannot see. So I don't really do much to my eyebrows, but a brow tint will go a long way. If I do too much, I'm gonna be walking around looking like a flashback from 2016. Oh, that'll be lovely. I basically do the same thing I would like a regular spoolie. Just comb them up to make them look less unruly. because, oh boy, sometimes we all need a little help, a little taming. And anything else that probably, if I apply too much, I can just cover it with concealer. Okay, so that's it for the eyebrows. This is literally it. I wish I was lying. So, now I am going to go in with a dual-sided eyebrow brush and my concealer. I'm going to start with just a dot on the eye. Ooh, that's a lot. Dot on the eye for each one of them. Please put some over here and put it over there. Thank you. Okay. So while it's still kind of malleable, I am going to just trace the outline with the outside of my eyebrows. Just while I can still work with it. Normally I'd wait for it to dry, but you know, let's speed it up. Okay, now I'm just taking a beauty blender, something I learned. Always spray your beauty blender with like a little bit of water before, you know, put it on your face. Makes the product move a lot easier. Just spray that 1 or 2 times, 3 for good measure. Back to the mirror, then we are just going to blend it into the eye so it can, you know, blend in. Now, I don't know about you, but I love me a good neutral-ish smoky eye. And so I've fallen victim to that like a lot, even when I just do my like regular day-to-day makeup. I love me a good smoky eye. Cannot deny it at all. So for that, I use this lovely little palette. It's called Fantasy. I got this from Amazon for about, I think I got it like a sale for like $7. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. It gives what it's supposed to give. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's mainly neutral, like a lot of neutral colors. And I plan on getting the one with the vibrant colors because sometimes your girl needs a little excitement in her life. You feel me? You feel me? I'm going to use, what is this? This is a blending brush. This is the wrong brush. I cannot see. Anyways, I'm going to use I don't know what type of eyeshadow brush this is. It just says eyeshadow C brush, whatever. It's an eyeshadow brush. Anyways, I'm just going to use this regular one to start with just a regular nude color. Just this one right here. Pat some of that on the eyelid. And another good alternative that I like is this cute little e.l.f. mini palette. Just with neutral colors. I use the lighter brown option. This one right here. Okay, so taking a regular blending brush and blending it out. So I'm going to be going in with a slightly darker color here. Since I love a good cat eye moment, I'm going to take it along the line of my eye. Just simple, so I can blend it back forward. Same thing over here, going up towards the edge of my eyebrow and maybe a little bit up towards. So it gives like a little Catwomanish vibe.
Child. Anyway, so.
And we gonna blend it out, shawty. Not gonna lie, I have always been interested in makeup, but I was only ever able to start wearing it until, like, how old was I? I was around 17. I was 17 when I first was like actually able to wear makeup. And funnily enough, the only reason was for the pageant. That's the first time I had ever seen myself with a full face of professionally done makeup where I didn't look like Pennywise's cousin. And frankly, I still have photos from that photo shoot and that same day. And boy, oh boy, it was a time. But I have always been like every other little girl, playing in your mama makeup, looking like you just fell face first in some paint. You got told to wash it off, but whatever. I actually have a very vivid memory of me playing in my grandma's makeup right before I went to school. I was in the 3rd grade. I remember exactly what I did. It was some type of lighter powder and some baby blue eyeshadow. Boy, when I got to school, my teacher told me to go to the bathroom and wash it off because you're in 3rd grade. What are you, like 8, 9? Stop it. But I think that's my first time actually encountering like an insecurity within myself. Because you know what? Middle school kids are mean. Elementary school kids are meaner. But you know what? That's a story for another day. Okay, now that we're kind of blended out, I can go back in with the lighter brown and kind of fill in like on my eyelids instead of like the upper, like the liner, and then, yeah. You get the idea. Okay, so lighter brown it is. I've always wanted to try a good cut crease, but you know what? Practice makes perfect, and baby, my practice is exactly what that is, practice. Cause boy, it wasn't getting what it needed to get. You feel me? Okay. Now that we have the darker parts done, I get to go in with a semi-lighter color just for the inner corners. Just so it can balance out some of the dark, because it's like medium to dark. We're going to do light to medium to dark. We're going to try this one, this little color right here. I'm going to try that right on the inner crease. Yeah, inner corner of my eye. Enough to make sure it appears, but not enough to overpower the rest of the color. And frankly, I feel like makeup is like a wide showcase of like different aspects of beauty. But baby, even though I love me a good neutral look, I've always felt like the more brighter, more out there designs have called my name. But baby, that skill set has not called my name yet, like at all. But you know what? Me and you, we gonna get there. Okay. Okay, now that we got this, we're gonna blend it out. Oh, it feels like the 2010s again. Gonna do a bit of cleanup around the edges. I mean, taking Q-tips that I forgot I bought like months ago, and a little bit of this micellar water. Micellar water, however you say it. Okay, just a little bit on the Q-tip. Make a clean line. Bottom of the eye. Wow. You know what? This is the first time things are actually going to plan. I might have just jinxed myself. I should not have said that. To finish the eyes, we are going to go in with this CoverGirl Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen Mascara, just to prep my eye, just to prep my lashes for my false lashes, because y'all thought I was talking about y'all neck not matching y'all face. Y'all actual lashes don't match the real lashes, baby. It's supposed to blend in. I'm not supposed to be able to tell. Okay. Yeah, I just stuck my whole face in the mirror. Okay. Now that my eyes aren't glued together yet, I went to a black girl's favorite place, the beauty supply store today. And I was able to get my hands on some of these lashes. Now, usually I use these, or at least some variation of these, but I kind of want to try my hand at these. We're gonna see. Huh. Instructions have been read. Let's put them on. They are very pretty, very voluminous. I like it, I like it, I like it. This is where we gotta pay attention. My mascara is still drying, but I use this in order to make sure them lashes go nowhere. You feel me? It's not rocket science. Just, you know, open the end of an eyeshadow brush or something thin. Stick it in. Not that much. The whole band is actually like full of lash and it doesn't just taper off. Just put it on the band of the lash. Now, I just realized I forgot eyeliner, but I'd be lying to you if I told you I wear eyeliner on a day-to-day basis. Mainly because I'm bad at it, but I'm getting good at it. I'm getting better at it. But we're gonna forego it for now. Okay? Okay. Now that we're done with the eyes, we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. Now, recently for my foundation, I have been mixing two products. The first, I have been mixing the Morphe Filter Effect foundation in shade what? Rich 30 with my Eaze Drop Skin Tint from Fenty Beauty. These together, they do what need to be done. You feel me? You feel me? A drop or two of that. Just mix it together. Look at that. Use another beauty blender just to blend out the foundation. Okay, now that the foundation is blended, let's move on to the actual concealer. Now, I've fallen victim to the UK black girl makeup epidemic. So, the light concealer I mentioned earlier, this was the one we had at first. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. And versus Deep Cinnamon, major contrast between the two. So now, for my concealer, I go in with the Tan Sand first. And with a little bit on a concealer brush, just about that much of it, I go in with this on the inner corner of my eyes. So, a dot under both eyes. That's it. She goes bye-bye. Thing. Ooh, Jesus. Just a little bit on the tip of my brush. And I go with that on the rest of my eyes. And on my upper lip. Forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. And if I were wearing eyeliner, this is where I would clean it up. But now, since it's just like the edge, I'm going to do some right there for both sides. Now, you do want to let it dry out a little bit before you blend it in. But power of technology, this is what we do. Going in with the same beauty blender I used for my concealer when I did my eyes. Spray. I'm going to blend these under my eyes last. Now we're gonna blend the concealer under the eyes inwards to outwards and then keep that motion going. Okay, now we have that appearance of the lighter under eye. So now what I'm gonna do with this is set all of my concealer. Going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder in the shade Banana. Just pour some in the lid. Take a powder puff and dip in the setting powder. Disperse. And use this everywhere that you put concealer. It looks a little crazy. Bear with me. We gonna make it work. Okay. So while as this finished setting, English. As this finished setting, I am going to use the Fit Me Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 35 Deep to knock the banana finishing powder out so my skin can actually match. Same rules apply. Dump some in the top of the container, brush, and dust off. So now that the banana powder is all knocked out, I'm still left with the bright under eye and my face is all one color. But in order to put some more of the color back into my face and knock out some of the brightness that's still left over, I am going to go in with another, what is this? Where's my bronzer? I'm gonna go in with this bronzer also from Wet n Wild in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I'm going to go in, just pick up some of the excess powder with this bronzer brush, knock off the extra, and place it along the line of my cheekbones. Another e.l.f. product that I actually really love to use is this Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour in the shade, what is this? Tan Deep. A little really goes a long way, but it does have amazing, not coverage, but you can tell it contours where it's needed. Gonna go in with dot on this side of the forehead, dot on this side of the forehead, because I just realized people are being mean. My forehead isn't that big, but we're gonna go with a dot here and a dot there. Then we go in with the nose contour. Now my nose is not very big or very small. I usually just contour like the outer edges in the tip of my nose, just to give it a little bit more of a cushiony button feel. See it, because it curves in from the eyebrows down to the bridge of my nose. At first, when I first bought it, I thought I had a contour that was too dark for my skin, till I realized it doesn't matter what it is. You just have to be able to make it work. Now, if you want to like adjust it to your actual skin tone and your preference, by all means, do you, boo-boo. But this is what works for me. This is a newer product that I just bought. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo liquid blush in the shade, what is this? Very Well. That's what the shade is called, Very Well. Now, I used this for the first time a couple days ago, and they said on the box it was very pigmented, and I agree. For a e.l.f. shade, for a drugstore blush, this is a very high quality, very pigmented product. And you know what? I can't get mad at it. So I'm going to put a dot right there and a dot right, piece of hair, a dot right there. That's all it takes, because I will be looking like a clown or like I fell into some red paint. Go in with this slightly angled brush. Not sure if it's meant for cream blush. Whatever, we gonna make it work. And yeah, it's not. We gonna make it work. Flathead brush. It's gonna come together, because right now it looks like a lot. I don't know if that's just me, but it looks like a lot. We're gonna make it work. So as we approach the end of the base routine, we're gonna end off with the lips. Now me, I'm gonna be a dark brown lip liner girly till I die, but Ruby Kisses lip liner in the shade dark brown. So I'm just going to run the outline of my lips, because my lips, I've come to know that they are like not big, but not small either. I'm grateful for that. They're like the right size for my face, because if I walked around with lips, oh dear, that would be horrible. Okay, so the outline. Of my lips. Now I learned also a lip liner as a black girl when it comes to lip glosses and other lipsticks. A lip liner is your best friend, because it will send you out if you just wear it by itself. You gotta make it work. So I put Vaseline on my lips beforehand. That's why it blends so well. I don't like dry lips or cracked lips. It just irks my nerves. So I always put, if not like a lip balm under, just Vaseline, just to make sure my lips have some sort of moisture in them before I put makeup on it, because dry lips and makeup is gonna flake up. I don't like that. So even though this would be kind of nice by itself, I'm gonna take it one step further. Sadly, I can't find it, but usually I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. This is the shade Maybelline, but I'm going to go in with a lovely e.l.f. product. This is e.l.f.'s lip tint in the shade Spicy Sienna. This is a very beautiful reddish color. Oh, I get to do that now. Yay. Very beautiful reddish color. It shows up very different on the lips than it does on the applicator. So it's very moisturizing. A little does go a long way. It's more like a lip stain-ish, more than a lip tint. But when I don't use that, Praline is most definitely my go-to. But we are officially done with the base makeup. But all that powder I put on my face, I'm gonna bring some life back on my face, because I look cute but I look ashy. That's never cute. I don't care what way you spin it. So I'm gonna go in with two of my favorite setting sprays. I am out of one, which is one of my most favorites. It is the Milani Make It Last setting spray, but baby, we are on E, okay? So until I get another one, this was my very first setting spray that I bought, is the e.l.f. setting spray Dewy Coconut Mist. It got me through a whole Hosier concert. with tears.
Still fine.
I look, huh?
You're still fine.
Thank you, Cookie. So we just left the Hosier concert.
No.
I don't want to leave. Bitch, I cried. Like, bitch, I cried my lashes off. And like, my lashes are somewhere in this fucking bag with my shoes. We have on my dad's jackets and fucking, I have on my bird on down shoes. Cause I laid these burdens the fuck down. Think we did it. This is our last senior hurrah before graduation and prom. Bitch, I'm not fucking ready. And my makeup was still tea. So we're gonna mix this with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy setting spray. Mix them together, we're gonna get some good results. So I'm gonna do the coconut mist first. Dry it out. Then we're going in with the Holy Grail, the Power Grip. Okay, that is my base makeup routine, and I hate so bad that I could not find my regular praline gloss, but the red lip looks just as cute, and most of these were using drugstore / affordable products, which frankly, just because something has the drugstore label on it doesn't mean it isn't as good as the more expensive equivalents. Yeah, good things are nice, but baby, when it comes down to it, we need to preserve that coin, okay? But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and press that little bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. Once again, it's your girl, Big P, and I am out. I will see y'all later. Bye.